and we are going to be talking about this past year, 2010, and all the stuff that has been happening in the Yu-Gi-Oh world, especially pertaining to our own personal duelist lives, and what we hope to happen during 2011, this bright new year we have in front of us. So at first, we want to tell you guys a little bit about ourselves. Let's see, we'll start out with the pro duelist here, Mr. Allen Pennington.
So, as Kat said, I'm pretty much the best duelist. And,
pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. I am there. Alright, so I'm the best duelist, and I play a lot of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Try to make it out to most of the big events. I also judge. I'm known for my ruling knowledge. And I've been writing strategy articles for quite some time, and I'm now currently writing them for the Game Academy, which has been great.
Sweet.
So, how about you, Kat?
Myself, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For like a year and a half or so, and I'm more like a casual player. I can be competitive. I used to be competitive, but not so much anymore. I am known for playing my Gigavice deck, especially, because that's pretty much the one that I've mostly broadcasted on my YouTube channel as Caniserre, and hopefully a lot of you people know me there. Yeah, what has happened with you in the last year, 2010?
2010 has been a great year for me in terms of my quest to become a master duelist. I topped 3 regionals. I got first in the first with Flame Cat, which was the consensus best deck.
Sweet. At
the time. My only loss was to Sam Jones, and I got first overall, which was cool because I hadn't done that before. And then my second regional that I topped, about a month later, I got first again, but with a new innovative deck, which is now an old innovative deck. I used Frog Monarch, complete with 3 Swap Frog and 3 Subs to Toad, which no one had ever seen before.
Back when people were like,
yeah.
What? Hold on, let me read this. Kind of gave you an edge.
I swept that tournament with my froggies, and what? All the haters out there, and they were still haters when I won the 2K with Frog OTK. Just never give up on the frogs. So I placed first in the 2K, which was wonderful because I had cash in my pocket. And in this format, I went undefeated in Swiss with Blackwings, a deck that I knew how to play well. And then I lost in top 8 to someone running an exact copy of my deck, only he had 1 pot of duality.
Oh, jeez. Well.
Alright, Cats, how'd you do in various cash tournaments and whatnot?
As far as cash tournaments, when the Game Academy was hosting their first $2,000 cash tournament, I got to play in it, and I was so close. I was almost in top. That was pretty hard to take, but I was so very close. The second one, however, I was working, so I couldn't go and couldn't get that money.
Yeah.
As far as regionals go, though, I haven't gone to many regionals, especially after this one regional in Orlando, and it really sucked. Like we all went. It was like you, me, Mike, so like some other people, and we all went. There was like horrible traffic on the way there, so we got there like a couple minutes late, obviously. But when they took our money, like they didn't tell us that we were a couple minutes late. They were just like, okay, here are your 5 packs, and all right, see ya, good luck. And when first round pairings went up, we didn't see our names, and one of the judges was like, oh yeah, if you don't see your name up there, it's because you are late, and you're gonna get a first round loss. But they didn't tell us that, so it's like, okay, great.
So, long story short, we were all mad. And then we got around 1 loss, we scrubbed, we dropped.
We rage quitted.
And then we were still mad.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I head judged my first regional.
Oh yeah,
run by the Game Academy, which you
regional.
couldn't attend, unfortunately.
Yeah, I worked that day. It sucked.
So that was a success.
Yeah, I heard that people like really liked it. There were pretty much like no complaints from it.
Yeah, everyone liked it. Everyone was confident in my rulings knowledge.
Yeah, aside from people that don't know the
rulings. It was kind of stressful. But I expected it to be stressful, but it was great. I'm glad that I did just because it was a new experience. So that was pretty awesome.
That's great. Well, as far as 2011 2011 goes and all the things that we're looking for in the new year, I know that, you know, you're especially looking for changes in how Konami runs things. So what do you want to happen?
I mean, I'm not looking forward to any changes. I don't think they're going to make any.
Well, I mean,
but, like, a man can dream, right? So...
I guess so.
Yeah.
So what do you want Konami to do?
I'm hoping they just make their organized play program much better. Right now, I don't think they're taking it seriously enough. They're kind of like, if we just have events and give away some stuff, people will show up. Which is true. People have showed up.
But
I think they should make it kind of like, you know, some more like high-end prizes, you know, things that I'd actually want to travel out to compete for.
Yeah, and right now
like,
they're just giving like when you enter.
I'm willing to, you know, travel to, you know, in the past I've gone to like Philadelphia, Indianapolis, Columbus.
And I'm sure there's tons of competitive players out there that will do the same thing.
So yeah, basically I want, you know, better prize support, better coverage. That's essentially it. Like I just possibly, you know, better tournament software for locals.
Yeah. For
like,
sure.
I know people complain about Kazi quite a bit. So just kind of like put some more like time, effort, money, etc. into making organized play better.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm all about. I want to...
Coming from a competitive player, of course. Me, as a casual player, I guess I'm looking more towards the people and how Konami interacts with its players. Right now, they don't give any sort of coverage at events. Like, you don't know anybody there, and it's...
like, it's not very glorified.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, they don't mention teams. Like,
we're all nameless players.
Yeah, like, I couldn't tell you who won YCS Atlanta. I couldn't tell you who won Worlds. I couldn't tell you who won U.S. Nationals.
Yeah, also...
Maybe I just perceive it differently, but it seems like back in the day it wasn't so much that...
Well, also there's like feature matches and how they pick who gets to do the feature matches. Like obviously us as like we know Yu-Gi-Oh! And we understand the meta and what is considered non-meta. But for players that don't keep up with that kind of stuff, how are they going to know that obviously like a very popular deck is going to be Black Wings, or with this upcoming set there's going to be 6 samurais running all over the place. But I can practically like put bets on that Konami will not like do any feature matches with 6 samurais. They're going to be always looking for that one guy who happens to be lucky and 5-0 with like a scrap deck.
Yeah, I mean, like I think they will feature 6 samurais, especially once you get to the top 32. If the top 32 is all 6 samurai, they don't have a choice anymore.
Oh yeah.
But
they're always going to be looking for like that one quirky guy. They're not going to be showing people.
I'm sure, you know, if I showed up to like YCS Dallas and told Jason like I'm 5-0 with Black Wings, he'd be like, you know, cool story, bro. Like, you know,
get in line.
Feature. Like the one feature I got was when I was playing Gadgets because I was the only one in the room playing the deck. So it's like, okay, we'll feature you, but
yeah. Oh, there's also that new set coming out that's like Stormer Ragnarok, and it has a ton of 6 samurai support. It's coming out like early February or something.
Yeah, it's coming out early February.
Yeah, and I'm excited for it because I used to play 6 samurai when they were non-meta and bad. So
yeah, I never liked samurai. I didn't like them when they were bad. Don't like them now that they're good. It just seems like the latest Swarm deck. It was 4 was Black Wings with 3 Whirlwinds, then it was X-Sabers with Cat and 3 Fault Trolls, and now it's just
6
Samurai with like 3 Gateways and 6 Grandmasters, and they got their own Bogart Knight type effect.
Oh yeah.
So just kind of like play 5 guys, attack with them all type thing.
Yeah, we actually play tested it earlier today.
Yeah, we play tested
like
it
a mirror
today.
match, and it's pretty sacky. Like it's just
I didn't
you
like
swarm the field first turn. All right, got 4 monsters on the field. Set back row. Your move.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too fun.
Yeah.
You had fun. You're like, oh man, I have like 2 Gateways and 2 Uniteds. This is awesome. And I'm like, no, it's not.
It's very
not awesome at all.
So
yeah. It's just a first impression, though. I mean, maybe the deck takes slightly more skill than we think it does.
Maybe.
Like, what I always say is, every time I think there's a deck that takes no skill, there's always a huge idiot who proves me wrong and just plays it incorrectly.
Well, we'll see. Like when it comes out. I mean, early February. We'll see how many 6 samurai decks are out there.
Yep.
Also, like how Konami comes out with their card support. They now seem to be going towards more towards like supporting archetypes, and whereas in the past it used to be like pretty much a stack of cards with sleeves, and they just happen to have synergy. Me as a Gigavice player, like obviously there's no such thing as like a Giga Plant archetype, so I'm a more of like a cards with synergy kind of person. But with all the cards coming out now, there just seems to be more focusing on archetypes, whereas I want them to publish more cards that are like Pot of Duality and Solemn Warnings and Effect Veilers, like cards that can be used in any deck, and they don't necessarily have to be like for Blackwings. They had cards for feathers, Black Feathers.
Yeah.
So I wish they had like a little bit more balance between the two.
Yeah, I agree with balance. It should be, half archetypes and like half non-archetypes. I mean, obviously they should be designed well.
Yeah.
Like
they can't just be completely overpowered.
Yeah, I mean that goes for both. Lately it's been archetypes being overpowered. Like when we had like 3 Black Whirlwinds and 3 Dark Strike Fighters, like clearly Blackwings were just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, like I think Scraps was designed well as an archetype. So make more archetypes like Scraps and try to make some more non-archetypes, I guess. Like
just cards that have like general synergy with each other. Yeah,
plants like aren't really an archetype. Like you're playing just stuff like you're playing cards like Raikou, which are just good because they mill. So that's kind of more synergy based than archetype based, I would say.
Yeah. As far as what you guys are looking for coming in the new year, let us know. Leave a comment and tell us what you'd like to happen, and perhaps we will feature one of your comments in the next video.